Good day, everyone. Welcome to our home. I have a lot to catch you up on, and it's been a hot minute since we've seen you in a vlog. And let me please explain to you why. June 22nd was the last kind of date that I officially started a vlog, and I have to just say that this entire time, the sequence of videos and vlogs has been not what we intended. And it's kind of funny, Dan and I laugh at each other all the time saying that we're cursed. And anytime we try and make a good plan, it never goes to plan. And when we had planned out our dream and desires for showing you this move and going about this move, we had a pretty great plan. We had a pretty solid plan. The intention was to not leave you guys hanging for so long. We wanted to be at the space as soon as possible, showing you guys everything. We wanted to pre-film videos to kind of cover the 2-week period where our items would be in transit, and everything was gonna be honky-dory. And as of today, July 7th, had everything gone to plan originally, we would have already been fully unpacked. Our car would have been here. We would have been fully living and filming and set up in the new house. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, the day-to-day has been updated on Instagram. But for those of you who don't, and this is all new to you, let me fill you in. So if you're very new here and have no idea what I'm talking about, we are currently in the process of moving from Toronto to Vancouver, but not Vancouver, very outside of Vancouver. We are living in a place where we need a car. And our original move date, the window that we were given from our movers, was June 19th to 22nd. That was the original window we were given. And so that was gonna be the move. We hired movers. They do the drive with your things across. We were also getting our car shipped, which was perfect. We set it up so that once we moved, we would be able to have time. We gave ourselves a week in Toronto. We wanted to be able to clean our place, get rid of anything else we needed to do the walkthrough with our landlord and be completely free. We gave ourselves that week. And then timing wise, when we'd be flying to Vancouver after that week, we'd be getting there at the same time as our stuff, and we'd be able to be here to unload the moving truck. And it was kind of all perfectly timed, and that like 3-day window was like enough time to buffer. Like we had given ourselves a lot of time, which was nice. And the week before, we actually flew to Vancouver and we brought Meryl here. She's been staying with Dan's parents. We wanted to save her from the cluster and panic that she would feel with the move. So a lot of you were messaging me like throughout the process on Instagram being like, where's Meryl? Where's Meryl? What's Meryl doing? We flew her to Vancouver. We were there for like 2 nights. We brought Meryl. It's always a traumatic thing bringing a pet on a plane. So she's been here at Dan's parents' house ever since. She has been playing with their dog Riley. It's been so cute. She's been such a happy kitty, and we're planning on kind of just leaving her there until we actually move into the house, which we'll get to that point. So timeline wise, so we were in Vancouver, we took Meryl, we came back, got ready for the move. Now, this entire like few days leading up to the move, I was supposed to have gotten a call from the moving concierge to give us a firm date, because keep in mind they gave us a 3-day window. They were supposed to give us the exact day and then a closer to time window for when they'd be arriving. And I hadn't heard from anyone, and I was starting to freak out a little bit. I kept trying to call the number that was given to me, and like I feel like they were screening my calls. Like I couldn't get through to anyone from the moving company. I started to have a total panic. I was like, I paid a deposit for this mover. I'm like, did they take my money? Is this a scam? Oh my God, what's going on? I couldn't get a hold of anyone from the moving company. And again, the date was 19th to 22nd. And by the 21st, I finally got a hold of someone, and they were like, oh, so sorry. Like, you were put into our system as a local move. We don't have you in as a long distance move. I'm like, what do you mean? This is very much long distance. We are moving from Toronto to Vancouver. Thank you. Thank you so much. So there'd been a complete error. They were like, we're so sorry. We'll be able to move you on the 23rd. So it was already a day past my 3-day window. They'd already screwed something up. My faith in this moving company had already been kind of lost, but it was fine. It was set for the 23rd. So I believe I had posted on Instagram that day being like, okay, our move is happening tomorrow. It's been delayed a day, whatever. We waited on Wednesday. We were told that they were coming at 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday morning of the 23rd. The morning rolls around. Dan and I get up at 6 a.m. We made a last minute trip to Home Depot. We needed some last minute boxes. We were up so early packing, making sure everything was ready to go. And we didn't hear from anyone. 10 o'clock rolls around, we didn't hear from anyone. 11 o'clock rolls around, didn't hear from anyone. Meanwhile, I'm still, like, this company, God, ugh. was trying to get a hold of them. They just have this like 1-800 number. I didn't have any specific contact that I could get through to. So I was trying to get a hold of them. Nothing, hours. Finally, noon rolls around. Someone answers the phone. I get through to someone. And she's like, oh yeah, don't worry. Like your movers are in Ottawa right now. Like they'll be headed back after picking up that move. And I'm like, Ottawa? Ottawa's like a 5-hour drive from Toronto. What do you mean? They're not starting till 5? And she's like, yeah, 5 p.m. Like they'll be done around 10 p.m. I'm like, me and Dan are dying. We've been up since 6 a.m. Didn't sleep the night before and panic trying to get ready for this move. And I'm like, okay, just want to reiterate, like this is a 5-floor apartment. Like this is not a small move. Are you sure that they want to start at 5 p.m. after having done a move from Ottawa? Whatever, she reassured me, what have you. The movers show up at 5 p.m. Bless them. They were 2 very, very short, sweet young men. And I'm like, are you gonna be able to carry my 8-foot mirror? Oh my God. Anyway, he comes in, he's like, wow, you have a lot of stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is a big townhouse. Like there's a lot of stuff. We recorded it all. I forgot to mention, pre all of this, I had to like list all of my inventory. So we had measured out everything, guessed the weight of everything. Everything was logged in. We ended up having like, it was like 42 boxes plus our furniture. So everything was logged in to this mover's website. So he comes in, he's like, yeah, you have a lot of stuff. I'm like, yes, it was all plugged into the inventory. Like you guys should have brought a TV box, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, we have you listed in here as a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't have room for your stuff. So he shows me the truck and there's like a quarter of the truck left. And absolutely not enough space for all of our stuff. I just started losing it. Dan and I were like, I can't believe it. How was this put in as a 1-bedroom apartment? Like I've had multiple conversations with you guys. We have put in our information. We logged in how much stuff we have. Like this should not be new information to you. He's like, I'm so sorry. Like, let me get a hold of my boss. So I get on the phone with this boss and he's like, I'm so sorry. Like obviously this is some mishap for when we scheduled your move. Like this was put in as a 1-bedroom apartment. Like I do not have enough space on this truck. He's like, what I can do is take your most essential items on the truck now to be delivered in the next week. And then my next available truck is August 18th. Honestly, we could have done that. We could have lived without like another bed and whatever until the end of the month. But I was just so angry that like we had lined everything up so perfectly. And it like the fact that had happened after I had like reconfirmed so many times with this company for this to have happened. We were kind of in disbelief and I was like, I can't believe this. Give me my deposit back. And this has been the worst like experience in customer service that I've ever witnessed. Anyway, we did not agree to doing that split move and kind of just went on like a 3-hour panic search. We were calling every moving company. Dan and I were sitting there. I was absolutely sobbing. I was losing my mind. Sam and Matt, Samantha Rovendal and her husband Matt, ended up FaceTiming us, and Matt works in logistics and he's like, dude, this is crazy. Like, don't worry, I'll find you someone. And he's sitting there with their newborn baby, okay, on FaceTime. He ended up pulling through. He got us a quote. He sent us a moving company. I don't know how he did it. Matt and Sam, we are forever indebted to you. Keep in mind that they are also moving at that same time. It was crazy. They found us a mover. They found us a mover to do last minute. Everyone we had called were booked up until like the end of August. It's fair. It's summertime. It's COVID. There's been so much, like the housing market is skyrocketing. Like we were prepared to rent a U-Haul at this point and just drive it ourselves. Dan and I were both not very comfortable with driving. We're city people. We haven't done many road trips in our day, so it was kind of a very last resort option for us. But anyway, Matt ended up finding someone. They were able to do the move on Saturday. So now the movers were coming on the 26th, and you know, it kind of just threw all of our plans for that last week in Toronto. It's just continually pushed and delayed our move. We kind of just came to terms with the fact that we didn't have enough videos filmed. Like we were so excited about having pre-filmed the videos that we did, and we felt very prepared with like videos and content. There wasn't going to be a hiccup. There wasn't going to be a break in it and whatever. This kind of just screwed everything up, just this week delay. And we are so grateful so grateful that Matt was able to find us someone. So the movers ended up coming on Saturday, and our flight was booked to fly to Vancouver on Monday the 28th. So it didn't give us very much time in between there to like clean and meet with our landlord, whatever. So in terms of vlogging, we were just so stressed, and that whole week of events just really threw us for a loop. We were both just feeling so exhausted and like mentally exhausted and drained, and moving is tough anyway. And then, you know, I've had movers not show up in the past. If you guys remember, that was a whole vlog, and I just felt really like, ugh, this is so unfortunate. But it all worked out in the end. Our stuff was moved. They were amazing. The guys who moved our stuff were so incredible. They were great. Our car was picked up on the Wednesday, and then we spent the last 2 nights in a hotel, and then we flew to Vancouver on the Monday. The drama doesn't end there, my friends. We land in Vancouver on Monday, June 28th with the peak of the heat wave. If you are unfamiliar with Vancouver, Canada, it's pretty mild weather here. You know, it rains in the winters. It doesn't get too hot in the summertime in Vancouver. Like it's pretty mild temperatures. And we have had like a very, very uncharacteristic, record-breaking heat wave. We had our air mattress packed with us. We were ready to come to our house, and we knew we'd have another like week or 2 with our air mattress. We thought we were gonna come to our house and start feeling it out and being able to set some things up while we were waiting for our stuff to arrive. And we come to our house, and first of all, our brand new sod, our brand new fresh grass in our new built house is completely dead. It's literally straw. And it was 52 degrees Celsius inside our house. We do not have AC. We did buy our house as a new build, but we bought it finished, so we didn't have any say really into any kind of pre-construction element to it, so it didn't have AC. Yeah, 52 degrees. It was absolutely, we were melting in here, so there was no way we could have slept here comfortably. Like it was, the heat wave was insane. So after all of this, after all this shit has gone down, we weren't even able to sleep in our house. It was too hot. So for the last week and a bit, we've been sleeping between our parents' places, Dan's parents and mine. We've kind of been hopping between, seeing family and doing as much as we can. There's been a water restriction. We've been trying to revive our grass. So it's been just over a week since we've been here, and last night was the first night we actually slept in our house because it started to cool off. So this morning has been our first morning that we've spent in our house. It has been a very long journey, and it was very exciting. We set up the air mattress last night, and over the last week we've kind of just been bopping around, borrowing our parents' cars, going for shops, seeing what we could find, but it's just been pretty hectic, and also we're not in our own space, so we haven't been vlogging too much of it. That's basically catching you up to this point. To continue the drama a little bit, both our car and our stuff ended up getting delayed by another week. So we were actually supposed to be getting all our stuff this week as well as our car this week, and it's been delayed for another week. So as of now, we still don't have our stuff. The moving truck is still sitting in the port in Brampton, Ontario. We put our Apple AirTags in there so we can track it. Hot tip, if you're moving and you're scared about a few boxes, we put some AirTags in there and we can track it and see it on our phone, which is very nice. Also not the nicest that we can see that both our car and our stuff are still, as of July 7th, in Ontario. We don't know when we're gonna get our things. The predicted date is July 16th that we've been given. That's the updated date. So we're still here without our things. And I basically just wanted to bring you up to speed. That's been what's happening. It was a lot, but we are very, very grateful and happy to finally be able to be in our place. We're having someone come in next week to hopefully install some AC so that if any more heat waves roll around this summer, we will be okay to stay in our place. The 52 degrees was something I had never witnessed with my body personally before. That was very, very, very intense. And in vlogs coming up, we'll be able to just like properly, you know, show you what's up, show you updates and as things come and things get installed. But that's the moving drama as of now. If you guys have followed me on Instagram, you've seen it all kind of go down as it comes in. But I guess that's it. We are officially here living in BC. And this was our first night in our new home. So I guess we can kind of show you around and show you some things that we've done over the last week, some updates we've done. The first one being the mattress. This was actually just delivered this morning. We went to Sleep Country, talked to a gal, Bonnie, who helped us. She was amazing. And we figured, like, we weren't sure of what bed we wanted to do. I guess that's a big note here. I really wanted to make a point of moving in slowly to this place. Furniture in general, like ordering furniture right now, you know, after COVID and everything, like there's so many delays in shipping. So we anticipated that we wouldn't be able to, you know, be decorating and getting furnishings right away. We kind of anticipated it being a long game, but we figured we could get a mattress and sleep on a mattress even if we didn't decide on a bed or if a bed was far away. So Sleep Country had a 2-day shipping, which was amazing. We literally went into Sleep Country on Monday. It got delivered this morning. So I'm currently sitting on our new mattress. So I'll give a little glimpse of that. Here's our air mattress that we were sleeping on. And here's the master bedroom. I'll show you guys. It's got a little double door situation here when you walk in. So there's my mom's fan, God bless, the air mattress. And here's our mattress. Whoa. And these are some temporary blinds that they taped on. They're paper blinds until we actually get the blinds installed. Here's the little barn doors leading to the bathroom. I am not showing you in the bathroom right now because it is a disaster. We need some baskets and we need some storage. I'll do a brief little tour. Here's the upstairs. We actually had some hardwood put into this room. You can see the excess sitting here because this is going to be the future closet room. Whoop. So we just had these floors put in. It's just a lovely empty room now. And this is primarily where most of my filming is gonna happen. Whenever I film Get Ready With Me's and things, that's gonna be where it's happening. We have another bedroom here. This is going to be the guest bedroom. Lovely little space here. These are my old side tables from my storage locker from my old apartment in Vancouver. We went and got those. So that's one bedroom. We have another bathroom here. Lovely little guest bath with some subway tiles, so pretty. Hello. And then here is another bedroom. And so that's the upstairs. I'll take you downstairs. Only one flight of stairs this time. Well, technically two, but I'll show you downstairs. The updates so far in the new home. So the first big update. This was the first purchase we actually made in the house, and this is our new sofa. Isn't she beautiful? Ugh. So the sofa is a bit of a funny story. I really wanted, sorry, it's very echoey in here too, obviously. It's a very, very empty house. I really wanted a sectional. I love a big cozy sectional. Our Urban Barn giant couch was absolutely magical, and we spent so many nights sleeping on that thing. But actually with this wall, there's a random little wall here, boop, where the front closet is. And it kind of cuts off any potential walkway if you had a sectional in here. So the best option really was a sofa, and we weren't expecting to find a sofa. We actually went to the Restoration Hardware outlet. There's an outlet in New Westminster, and this was a return. Slightly used, lightly used return. We got a sweet deal on it, and Dan and I actually rented a U-Haul and brought it home that day. It was the exact color palette we were kind of going for. We wanted something like light and cooler to go with the whole vibe of the decor that's already in the house. And it was perfect. And we actually opted for non-fabric materials because if you guys saw in the vlog where I showed you what Meryl did, Meryl's the cat, what she did to our old couch, we decided to go for leather because we don't want to spend money on something that she's just gonna destroy. So we got this couch, we got the sofa at the outlet. So this is beautiful. She's a 9-foot sofa and she's amazing and it's so squishy and comfy. Then another leather piece, another steal of a deal. These are the chair. First of all, can we just talk about the arch? The arch is my favorite thing about this house, this lovely, beautiful arch. So these are the Connor Club chairs from Mo's collection. The Mo's collection is sold at a lot of stores. So we were actually going to buy towels at the Bay. We were at Hudson's Bay and we saw the chair. We were like, oh my God, this is perfect. You'll notice around the house, all the fixtures and details and things are all black. So we kind of had it in our mind that we wanted to do either like a black marble coffee table or some black accent chairs. We thought that would go really nicely with the place. Ended up seeing this chair while we were there, literally shopping for towels. We were like, oh my God, excuse me, sir. The guy's name was Frank. He was amazing. We were like, we love this chair. What's the stock availability like? And he was like, oh, sorry, like there's There's no stock here at the Bay, but you can definitely try Moe's later. Like they're sold at a ton of places, and then they have their huge showroom. He's like, don't worry though, I'll give you a deal and I will sell you the floor model. We were like, amazing. Yes, we'll take it. Literally didn't even think about it twice. We took the chair. So we loaded it up into the car. We called Moe's downtown, we called Moe's Coquitlam, we checked the website, literally out of stock everywhere. Canada had recently imposed some new tariffs on furniture, specifically leather imports coming into Canada from China and Vietnam. And this chair was one of them. So it was actually discontinued from Moe's and completely out of stock company-wide. We were like, oh shit. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? We just have this one chair. We definitely need a second. We were like, oh my God. Went on a wild goose chase, ended up finding another floor model at Hudson's Bay Langley a few days later. And we went and got it. Thank God, it was meant to be. Perhaps after all the kerfuffle with our move, the universe was blessing us by letting us find this other chair. But we did end up finding the matching chair. So fun little story, fun little chase behind the chairs, but honestly, I'm obsessed with them. And when I posted it on Instagram, I was actually kind of surprised at how many of you were like, oh my God, you're gonna break your back. Those look so uncomfortable. I'm like, no, guys, they are so comfy. Like, did you hear that poof? Did you hear? Oh, they're honestly like a true lounge chair. I could not be more thrilled with these. And we got both of them on sale because we bought them as a floor model, and they were also new, like in great shape. There's no scuffs or scratches or anything. And I think just because the model was discontinued, which would have been nice to know when we bought the first one, because it was discontinued, that's the only reason why they sold us the floor model, because I don't think they would have gotten rid of it if that weren't the case. So these are our beautiful chairs. A black accent chair, like who am I? I feel like my taste has grown and matured. And yeah, like I mentioned before, we weren't expecting to be furnishing so quickly. We kind of wanted to like live in the place and slowly decorate, slowly buy furniture, and you know, decide what's the most functional for the space. So these just happened to be like perfect and exactly what we were looking for. More paper blinds in the windows until they're installed. We're supposed to be getting blinds in the place installed later in July. This is the current situation in the living room. Now, as we enter the dining room and the kitchen, obviously we have yet to get any counter stools. Dining room table and chairs are going to be very far away, I fear, with the shipping at the moment. But this is the kitchen. Ugh. And these are the Fat Boys. This is another purchase we made immediately when we moved in. Now, I actually really was dying to have some beanbag chairs in the backyard. We have our patio furniture that we had in Toronto being shipped here, and that will be sitting out there on our patio. But for the backyard, for outside, I really wanted outdoor beanbag chairs, and we found a few. They're so expensive. There's some really expensive options, and then there's some more affordable options that weren't like the shape I wanted, but I really just wanted a cozy big beanbag chair to sit in the backyard, lay in the sun, and hang out in. And most of the ones that I liked were like proper lounger, like big beanbag chairs, like 6 feet long, kind of amazing. Actually, there was one that was 8 feet long, but they weren't shipping until like after September. And I'm like, well, that's no fun. I'm not gonna be getting that until the summer's done. So we ordered the Fat Boys. The first item that we bought for the place, which was hilarious. So we have the Fat Boys, we've got lounge chairs, we've got a sofa. That is literally it that we have. Oh, and the mattress. That's all we have in the house so far. Our basement is unfinished in this place. So we're actually looking for contractors and things to finish the basement. And that's gonna be the studio. That's gonna be LAN HQ. The filming land will be down there, but that is a tale for another day because she's completely unfinished as of now. We've got a pantry in here, another little guest bathroom in here, closet, and the laundry room that is currently filled with all of our garbage and cardboard. So that's the house, guys. I made our first breakfast this morning. I made some omelets, and it's just been, I have to say, like, I mean, I know this was a lot. I know this was such a chat, and hopefully like we'll be able to piece it together, and you know, life will come together over the next couple weeks when we actually get our stuff in here. But that's pretty much it. I know it probably seems like we've done a lot in terms of just these furniture updates, but that's pretty much it. It was just such a little drama moving from Toronto, and we still don't have our stuff. So that's pretty much you guys getting updated. And then the next vlog, I hope I hope it comes earlier than the 16th, but I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet anything on that, but hopefully the next vlog you see will be us actually moving in and getting some things, and then we'll be able to update you as we go and as we furnish. And oh, I can't tell you how happy we both felt like waking up here this morning. I think we aren't able to celebrate yet because it just doesn't feel real yet. Like this house doesn't feel like it's ours yet. It's such an odd feeling to wake up, and we keep saying like we still feel like we're gonna pack up our suitcases and go back to Toronto. Like it's been so cool being here with our family and friends and not leaving. It's a very odd feeling, like not getting ready to go back to Toronto. Like we are here in BC and we're in our house. It's such a crazy surreal feeling. We are feeling so grateful and very at peace. Like I'm feeling very like, even with all of the things that have been going on with the move, it just feels like we're in our space now, you know, we're here, and if we don't like something, like we can change it. And what a crazy feeling. It's a very, very cool, very overwhelmingly responsible feeling. Like I feel a lot of responsibility, you know, like we killed our grass. It wasn't our fault. We moved here and the heat wave had already been happening. We came here and it was already dead, and now there's a water restriction, so we're trying our best to bring it back to life. But you know, like these additional like homeowner responsibilities, it's a very odd feeling, but it's very exciting. And you know, like I said, like I could blab on and on and on forever. You know, obviously I'm trying to catch up what's happened over the last 2 weeks, but we really wanted the moving vlogs and all of this to go a very different way, but what's happened has happened, and we're just happy to report that we made it. We're here. Our stuff is gonna follow. We still don't have our car, but we look forward to updating you guys soon. Hopefully the next vlog you see will be when our things get here, but just going forward, just because this has been so much more delayed than we thought. Obviously we didn't like plan and pre-film for all of this time, but we're gonna do our best to keep you guys updated with some fun vlogs. So we're gonna post 2 videos a week for the next couple weeks, just until our life is a little bit more settled. And like I said, technically as of now, it was already supposed to be done, but that is not what the universe gave to us. So we're working with what we've got. We don't have all of our stuff. We don't have all our filming equipment, but we've got the vlog camera, and I got a bag of makeup, and we're gonna just go forward with that. So yeah, that's it for now, my friends. Going forward, I'm just gonna be vlogging each day, keeping you up to date with a weekly vlog, and we'll see what happens. Please keep us in your thoughts and prayers. Cross your fingers for us. All your finger pappets, all your toe pappets, cross them for us, that our belongings and our life gets here in one piece and in a timely manner. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry that this update has taken so long, but we are here and we are officially in our home and looking forward to getting settled. So we'll catch y'all on the flip side. See you all very soon for a new video. I love you guys a lot. Bye!